Hi everyone, it's Kamala Devi Sharma, life coach and business consultant. Those of you who are now getting to know me, I specialize in mindset and personal development strategy, and I help entrepreneurs and persons in management to achieve balance in their life and thrive. So today I want to talk a little bit about work-life balance and its importance. What exactly is work-life balance? Work-life balance is having that separation between your personal life and your professional life. It is being able to dedicate your time and energy towards personal development and professional development without feeling guilty or fearful that either one will suffer if you give either one attention. So it's really feeling fulfilled, satisfied, accomplished, and successful in both aspects of your life so that there's a constant ease and flow and you're able to move towards achieving your goals and towards the next best thing in your life, all right? So before we get into the importance of work-life balance, I want to ask you if you believe that you can achieve work-life balance. And I ask this question because for you to achieve something, you have to be able to assess whether you believe in yourself or whether you believe in the concept and if the concept is really possible for you. When it comes to work-life balance, I am a firm believer of it because when I left my full-time job, I left when I was in a place of imbalance. I had begun to love my job way more than I had loved myself. So I used to work really long understaffed hours, and the expectation was always there for me to over-deliver. Now, when it came to the point where I was 3 months pregnant and I needed more flexibility, the institution couldn't afford to give it to me. And that's when I realized that I needed to make a decision that was in my best interest because my health was also at risk at that point in time. And that's how I ended up leaving. I recognized that I was no longer aligned with the job or the institution's needs, and it was time for me to leave for my highest good. So I am a firm believer of it because even from then, when I left and I was in balance, I would have looked at what would have taken place, where I went wrong, what I needed to improve on myself, and I realized that I didn't have personal boundaries in place. I was just focusing on career and my success as a career woman. I was focused on leading the institution in a direction of success that really took me away from who I was as an individual. It took me away from my personal development and building my inner self. So from that time to now, I've had 3 pregnancies. I've built an online coaching business from a bridge job, and I am now able to teach people how to have more work-life balance so that they really feel fulfilled and in control of what is happening in their life. And I can tell you that it is possible for you to have work-life balance. It's really something that you have to believe whether or not you can have it. And even if you don't believe it right away, at least be open-minded to the concept that, hey, it is possible and one day I will get there. Or one day I will be able to have that level of balance that really makes me feel alive and well as who I am as an individual, right? So why is it important to have work-life balance? It's important because you can get angry and frustrated very easily. So you become emotionally imbalanced. You can end up feeling depressed. You can end up having physical aches and pains. Like for me, I ended up with migraines and backache. So my physical health took a toll. You can end up feeling very unfocused, which leads to unproductivity. You can end up feeling stuck and as if you're living in a loop, and that really takes a toll on your mental health. So there's only one life for us to live, and you have to know what is the vision that you have for your personal life. What are some goals or what are some things that you really want to achieve in your personal life? And you also have to know what is it that you want to achieve in your professional life. And how are you going to strike a balance between these sets of goals? What is your vision for these two lives that you're living, and how are you going to balance them? How are you going to align your time, your energy, and your resources to strike a balance in them? And if you don't know how, this is where I come in. I come in to help you to strike that balance. I help you to create a strategy so that you can align both your personal and your professional goals and maximize on the time and energy that you have to move towards both of them and accomplish both of them successfully. Now, many people may think that it's a formula. It's really not a formula because your story is quite different from mine. So the strategy that you will use will definitely be different from mine. And the beauty about it is that I have developed myself to such an extent where I have at my disposal lots of tools and techniques that can be used for various personalities so that you can now apply it to yourself and develop yourself personally and professionally with ease. So if work-life balance is something that you're struggling with or you know anyone who may be struggling with, feel free to allow them to connect with me. You can get me on the website revive.coach. It's no www, just revive.coach in your search bar. And you can get a free assessment of your current life's balance on the website, right? So feel free to check the website out for a free assessment on your current life balance. And if you want to work one-on-one with me to really take control of your life, to really strike that balance in your personal life and your professional life, then enroll for the Momentum training for personal and professional life balance. That will be 12 weeks of incredible healing, transformation, and co-creation of your ideal life. You will definitely achieve balance, ease, flow, more love, more joy, success, and more abundance in your life. I promise you, in these 12 weeks, you will be a changed person. And it will not need you to leave your job or make any significant career changes. It's really some very easy to implement tools and strategies that you can integrate in your life seamlessly so that you can move towards the life that you truly want to live. I bring this up now because many persons are now working from home and we're not sure how long you will be working from home. And I know working from home is a challenge in itself. I've been working from home from the time I left my full-time job. And it is a challenge. And because I am now able to master myself in working at home and dealing with 3 toddlers right now, I can tell you that you can still have work-life balance. You just need to take control of the process. You need to look at where you really are in your home life, where you really are in your personal life, and where you are in your work life. Now, when you're bringing work to home, you need to look at the environment at home and if it really is facilitating that work life. And if it isn't, what can you change at home so that you can create the space and the ease and flow for work to integrate into your home life? This is something that we can look at. This is something that we can work on so that you feel empowered in the process and you can communicate your needs, your desires, and some of the changes in your habits easily to those who will be affected by it. All right. So if work-life balance is something that you want to achieve in your life, then feel free to connect with me. My email is info@revive.coach. If you check our website, you can connect with me on YouTube, on Instagram, and Facebook as well. And remember to get that free assessment on restoring balance to your life. Get that free assessment so that you know exactly where you are in your current circumstances in achieving balance and restore that balance. All right. So that's it for now. Remember that you're royalty. So be magnificent and live in full enjoyment always because that's life.